8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Kim. I am the president of the YWCA of Queens. On behalf of the Board of YWCA Directors and the YWCA of Queens, we welcome you to our 43rd Anniversary Virtual Gala. Over the past year, as the world and our community was impacted by COVID-19, YWCA of Queens stood in the front line to serve our community and beyond with continued virtual programming, weekly mobile food pantries, and care packages that included monthly essentials items to those in need. We are so grateful to supporters like yourself who have partnered with us and gave us the courage to continue to provide for those who are most impacted by this event. As our theme states, courage in gratitude, YWCA of Queens will continue to find courage in our gratitude by your support tonight to serve those who are in need. Thank you for giving us the courage to continue to do good works. Have a wonderful night.
안녕하세요. YWCA 이사 한정숙입니다. 1978년 YWCA 창립 이래 43년간 물심양면으로 YWCA를 도와주셔서 오늘의 Y가 있도록 도와주신 여러분들께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 앞으로도 YWCA가 동포사회와 미국을 위해서 더 많은 일을 할 수 있도록 여러분들의 끊임없는 성원과 기도를 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Hi, I'm Sarah. As you will see throughout the gala, we have been working very hard. This is only possible through your generous donations. Please donate by using QR code, PayPal, and through our website. Thank you so much.
To donate, visit our website at ywcaqueens.org. Download the Cell app. Scan the PayPal QR code when it appears on the screen.
Good evening. As the Executive Director of the YWCA of Queens, I welcome you warmly, and I am delighted that you could join us as we celebrate our 43rd Anniversary Gala. Tonight, we pause to look back and celebrate the amazing work that Y has accomplished in what has been one of our most challenging years. 43 years ago, our founding members established the YWCA of Queens in response to the need in our community for a safe place where families could receive holistic and culturally comprehensive childcare, ESL, and senior services. Through the years, as our community members have changed and their needs have expanded, so have the services provided by the Y. Yet, the determination, empathy, advocacy, and vision of our founding members continues to live on in the remarkable work accomplished by our team. The many challenges we faced, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the intensifying racial division and injustice, the rise in anti-Asian violence, and the widening economic inequalities have profoundly impacted our community in ways we never imagined. But for all the hardships we have faced, 2020 has also provided a unique opportunity to reflect, and its lessons are many. I am very proud of the remarkable ability to persevere displayed by our staff and volunteers. Our ability to continue to provide services to our community amidst so many challenges is a testament to the commitment of the Y, the courage of our staff, and your ongoing support. I invite you now to witness the many ways in which the YWCA of Queens continues to respond to the needs of our community through creativity, dedication, and optimism. And I thank you for your continuous support as it fuels our ability to continue meeting each challenge head on.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng. I want to thank the YWCA of Queens for inviting me to participate in your gala and for shining a light on the sickening and unacceptable hate and violence that has been directed towards Asian Americans. For more than a year, the API community has been fighting two viruses, the pandemic and anti-Asian hate. Those of Asian descent have been living in fear. Asians have been beaten, slashed, spat on, and even killed. There have been assaults all across the nation, including right here in our congressional district in Queens. More than 6,800 acts of violence have been reported, with over 2/3 being reported by women, and those are just the reported numbers. To combat these heinous crimes, I introduced my COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act with Senator Hirono. It made its way through Congress swiftly with bipartisan support, and 2 weeks ago, I joined President Biden at the White House as he signed my bill into law. My legislation will go a long way towards combating this rise in bigotry and racist attacks, and one of the things that was so helpful in getting to the finish line was the incredible solidarity that we have seen and felt from so many different communities. The Black, Hispanic, Native American, Jewish, Muslim, LGBTQ, and so many others have stood by our side and have rallied to support us as we've endured ongoing discrimination and violence. It is solidarity that is vital in the fight against intolerance, and this allyship has meant so much to me and the Asian American community. I'm also pushing an initiative in Congress to promote the teaching of APA history in our schools to further break down the stereotypes and negative perceptions that for generations have sadly existed about Asian Americans. The stories of APA history have been poorly represented or simply not existed in what is taught to our kids in school. From the Chinese Exclusion Act and the incarceration of Japanese Americans to slaves building the U.S. Capitol, our students must learn about all of America's history, and I'm working with my diverse colleagues to ensure that this happens for all communities of color. We can't focus on tearing down the walls of biases and discrimination until our children have a fuller understanding of what American history really is. Again, thank you to the YWCA of Queens for bringing attention to these attacks on Asian Americans and my efforts to address the problem. I look forward to continuing to work with you, and I send my warmest wishes for an enjoyable gala and much continued success. Please stay safe and healthy.
The YWCA of Queens Mobile Food Pantry has been serving the Queens community since 2016. Through our partnership with City Harvest, we provide fresh fruit and vegetables free of charge to our community members in need, serving 500 food insecure families once a month from April to December. In April 2020, in response to the increased hunger crisis as a result of the pandemic, the YWCA of Queens took proactive steps to safely continue providing food to an even larger community. We expanded our operations to increase distribution of food from once a month to twice a week, and by doing so, we served 2,000 people monthly. We established our Love Sharing Box, a monthly distribution of culturally appropriate food, PPE, and other household supplies to 100 homebound seniors, ensuring that we connected and checked with our most vulnerable community members. Our commitment to helping feed our community would not be possible without the support of our amazing volunteers. The economic toll of COVID-19 will continue to impact families well after the city fully reopens. Your continuous support will help us keep food on the table for thousands of families and households in need.
They've been wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. We know we're helping feed people. The jobs aren't here anymore for the people, so they don't have money for the food. And no children should go to bed hungry. I did when I was little. So I will be here as long as they need the food. I'll be here. I'm sure Mary, working with me, feels the same. We're both very happy to be here.
It's just been a joy to come here, and everyone is so appreciative. You know, Miss Joanne makes it so much fun to be here with the music and everything that we have a great time. It's good, and it's really made me feel a lot better about the world, and they do wonderful work here.
I thought I had to come here and help. I was a little nervous at first because I didn't know the community here or anything like that, but I'm definitely gonna start keep working here and work with everyone else, just because the community here is actually really, really friendly, and everyone is just so nice to me that I'm staying for the community of volunteers here. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Pedro Urbaiz, and I am the Senior Manager of Community Distributions here at City Harvest. For those of you who don't know, City Harvest is New York City's first and largest food rescue organization. Since 1982, our trucks have been out on the road, rescuing food that otherwise would go to waste and delivering it free of charge to hundreds of soup kitchens, food pantries, and other community partners across the 5 boroughs of New York City. In 2017, we partnered with the Young Women's Christian Association of Queens to set up what we call a community partner distribution site, meaning City Harvest provided your team with resources, guidance, and food deliveries to help you set up your own food distribution. Since then, you have all provided free, nutritious food to thousands of people in your own community struggling to make ends meet. When the COVID-19 pandemic began in March 2020, City Harvest ramped up our operations significantly to help feed the growing number of New Yorkers who were suddenly turning to us for help. And we could not have met that increased need without the help of so many, including the YWCA of Queens. You all have been our strongest partners through these unprecedented times. Your site went from distributing food once a month to distributing food once a week. And since March, City Harvest has delivered more than 392,000 pounds of food to your site, a growth of over 100% from pre-pandemic times. Thank you for standing with City Harvest to help feed our New Yorkers in need. With your help, we can continue to feed everyone who needs our help today and the many more who will need our help tomorrow.
Hello, I'm New York State Senator John Liu. So proud to celebrate courage and gratitude on the occasion of the 43rd Anniversary Gala of the YWCA of Queens. When I think of this organization, I remember the women who got together decades ago to start this organization. It became a bedrock for the Korean American community and the Queens community at large. It means so much that not only are there youth programs, there is also the Evergreen School for Seniors. The YWCA has, even throughout this pandemic year, provided mobile food pantries, as well as a whole array of services for our growing community. So I want to thank all of you for supporting the YWCA of Queens. I also especially want to give a shout out to our Executive Director, Eun-Kyung Kim. She is our New York State Woman of Distinction for 2021. Thank you very much for all the work you continue to do, and God bless.
준비. 주춤 셋.
야!
주먹 지르기 시작.
야! 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 태권! 태권! 태권도! 태권도!
기본 맞기 왼손 어깨 위에. 하나.
하나,
둘.
둘,
셋.
셋,
넷.
넷,
다섯.
다섯,
여섯.
여섯,
일곱.
일곱,
여덟.
여덟,
태권도. 에잇.
태권도! 에이!
그리고 바로 발차기 준비.
야!
무릎 차기. 하나.
야!
둘.
야!
셋.
야!
발 바꿔서. 하나.
야!
둘.
야!
셋.
야!
바로 차렷. 10가지 동작. 하나.
하나,
둘.
둘,
셋.
셋,
넷.
넷,
다섯.
다섯,
여섯.
여섯,
일곱.
일곱,
여덟.
여덟,
아홉.
아홉,
열.
열.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
When I think of YWCA of Queens, I think of how important it is that we continue to support women empowerment. YWCA is a place where immigrant women in our community can go to find support and care. This is so important because many immigrant women came from places that may not have the same rights and privileges as we do here. And we need to make sure they know their rights and have support. YWCA of Queens is a focal point of our community, not just Flushing, but all of Queens. It was created by the community, for the community, and I'm proud to represent the district that YWCA calls home. YWCA offers so many programs and services that are important for our community. Their mobile food pantry has proven to be invaluable during the past year of the pandemic. Their staff proved to be essential workers who work tirelessly to ensure our community had access to healthy food in a time of crisis.
Welcome to our Neighborhood Newark community. In June of 2020, the most challenging year, we launched the YWCA of Queens Naturally Occurring Retirement Community. Let's meet the team, Carol, Jailing, and Judy, and go on a short tour. In July and August, I created a vision and began outreach, contacting over 100 seniors and launching 2 weekly programs, a Chinese concert with Concerts in Motion and a live class right here called Moving to Music. In September, we hired Jailing Lee, who courageously does outreach, connecting with many new seniors. Jailing began a smartphone class to help our seniors learn Zoom and participate in classes, and it worked. October and November saw more virtual classes, gentle yoga and easy origami that the clients love. We created opportunities for Newark clients to receive the Love Sharing Box. And in December, we launched a monthly newsletter and had over 40 seniors participating in 4 classes. Since then, we've added 4 more classes, including Chit Chat with Crystal, a walking program, and a Healthy Habits discussion group with our newest team member, Judy Diaz. We now have over 60 seniors of many diverse cultures participating in classes and acting as ambassadors by excitedly referring their friends. Some of the comments that the seniors have shared with us include: we decorated our home with the artwork that we learned from the origami class. Mrs. Wang brings the spring to the class by teaching us how to make beautiful flowers with colorful paper, unquote. And the next one, I love this class. It's making me feel so normal again. Thank you so much for having it. I hope that my friends can join too. And finally, it made me feel so good and cared about when I received a call to see how I was when I missed a class. I really appreciated that everyone cares. So I'd like to just say thank you so much for your generous contributions and your love to be able to enable us to continue to make such a great impact in the lives of our seniors in Flushing at the YWCA of Queens, one life at a time. Thank you so much.
안녕하세요. 커뮤니티 프로그램과 늘푸른 시니어 프로그램을 담당하고 있는 손윤입니다. 저희 늘푸른 에버그린 스쿨은 1978년 퀸즈 YWCA 창립과 함께 작은 시니어 프로그램으로 시작되었습니다. 퀸즈 YWCA 늘푸른 학교는 낯선 땅에서 언어의 장벽과 고달픈 이민자의 삶의 활력소가 되고 한인 시니어들이 함께 모여 문화적인 동질감을 느끼며 삶의 질을 향상시키는 데 앞장서 왔습니다. 또한 교육 및 레크레이션 활동에서부터 예술과 문화 행사에 이르기까지 한인 시니어들이 지역사회에 적극적이고 건강한 참여자가 되도록 다양한 프로그램을 제공해 오고 있습니다. 특별히 한 번도 경험해보지 못한 사상 초유의 코비드 팬데믹이 발생한 지난 2020년에는 사회와 가족, 소통의 창구로부터 단절된 한인 시니어들을 위해 모든 프로그램을 온라인 수업으로 변경하였으며 컴퓨터에 취약한 한인 시니어들에게 1:1 교육을 제공함으로써 사회적 고립을 해소하도록 하였습니다. 그리고 한국 식품들로 구성된 사랑의 나무는 박스를 제공하여 드리므로 시니어분들이 필수 식량을 정기적으로 공급받고 긴급 상황에서 처하는 일이 없도록 하였습니다. 현재 약 200여 명의 늘푸른 학교 회원님께서는 활발한 온라인 수업을 통해 배움의 기쁨을 지속적으로 이어나가며 컴퓨터 교육을 통해 급격히 변화하는 정보화 시대에 발맞춰 세대 간의 격차를 해소하고 있습니다. 지역 한인 시니어분들이 더욱더 다양한 양질의 수업을 받을 수 있도록 여러분의 많은 후원을 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
코비드 기간 퀸즈 YWCA에서 비대면이지만 다양한 수업에 참여할 수 있어서 저희는 정말 건강하고 알찬 시간 보낼 수 있었습니다. 운동도 하고 그동안 못 배웠던 여러 가지 내용의 공부도 하면서 감사한 시간이었습니다.
저는 코비드-19 팬데믹 속에서 YWCA를 알게 되어가지고 컴퓨터도 배우고 나이 먹은 사람이 집에 있는 것보다 그런 것을 하게 되어 굉장히 감격스럽게 생각하고요. 그 다음에 이제 그 사랑의 나눔 박스 이런 것도 받고 또 푸드 팬트리도 하고 그래서 저희가 살아가는데 굉장히 도움이 많이 되었습니다.
팬데믹으로 어둠 속에서 생활하는 저희들에게 영상으로나마 줌을 통하여 합창 수업을 할 수 있도록 하여 주신 청장님, 김경숙 선생님, 선 선생님, 해나 선생님께 진심으로 감사드립니다.
When I think of the YWCA of Queens, the first thing that comes to mind is community. That's because the YWCA is a critical part of our borough's community. It serves thousands of our local families in so many different and important areas, including services and programs for everyone, from children to teens to adults and seniors. The YWCA of Queens was created by our Queens community, for the Queens community, and continues to be of the Queens community. And its mission of eliminating racism, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all are things that we embrace here in Queens. We are the most diverse spot on the planet, and people from across the globe call Queens home. That is why we are the world's borough. I cannot overstate the critical role that the YWCA of Queens plays in our borough. Thanks to the YWCA, kids and parents have a place for after school, families have food to put on their table, and seniors stay active and independent. There is so much that the YWCA of Queens provides to many different populations of our borough's residents, from low-income individuals to immigrants. And these don't just consist of valuable programs, but also integral social services and benefits, assistance on everything from housing to Medicaid. I wholeheartedly agree with the YWCA of Queens when it says that it's a beacon in the communities it serves. Its staff works tirelessly to encourage educational, economic, and personal well-being, and thousands of Queens residents have come to depend on them. There are so many important and invaluable programs offered by the YWCA of Queens. It's really difficult to name just one. If I had to categorize it, I would underscore the importance of its education and career services, social services, assistance for kids and seniors, arts and culture courses, and its mobile pantry. These initiatives help a lot of borough residents survive and improves and enriches the lives of so many in Queens, both young and old. We owe a debt of gratitude to the YWCA of Queens for all that it provides to our borough and the hope, dignity, and opportunity it gives to those it serves.
This is Councilman Barry Grodenchik, and I am delighted to say hello to everybody who is here for the virtual celebration for the Flushing YWCA of Queens. You know, I was asked to talk about 3 questions that you have. What comes to mind when I think of the YWCA? What does the YWCA of Queens mean to the community? And name a program offered by the YWCA of Queens that is important or invaluable. And the truth is, it's all one answer. And I have been a friend of the Y for several decades now. And I have always been impressed by how the Y has worked to bring and integrate new Americans into our community and the services that we provide for so many people that would otherwise have nowhere else to turn. So as we celebrate decades of service to the Flushing and Greater Queens community, I hope that you will continue in your mission to provide for people whose expertise in English isn't as good as it will be once you're done with them, to make people feel comfortable here in New York City, and to make sure that our newest Americans have every opportunity that they can possibly have to integrate into American life while retaining their cultural heritage here in the New World. So I thank you, I salute you, and I wish you a very, very wonderful evening celebration. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christy Campbell, the Sonic After School Program Director. The YWCA of Queens partners with PSIS 268 in Jamaica, Queens to provide a free comprehensive after-school program for all middle school students in grades 6 through 8. The Sonic After School program offers physical activities such as basketball for the girls and boys team, step and art activities like dance, music, and fashion. It also offers weekly hands-on project-based STEM and literacy activities such as engineering and science lab. The program starts out with snack time and includes a daily homework help time as well as periods of special tutoring for citywide math, ELA exams, and math regions. The program runs from 2:45 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, September 2020 to June 2021. It is open to all middle school students from PSIS 268, and we will soon start taking middle school students from other nearby schools as well. We also take trips such as basketball games and other activities, sometimes offered on weekends and on days that public schools are closed. We continue to actively engage with students in the middle of a pandemic, offering hybrid programming, remote and in person. Thank you so much for your continued support to the Sonic After School program.
This is our Learning Lab program at the McGoldrick Library, and our program supports remote learning, K through 8th grade, and our students come here to take their remote classes, and we help them technically and academically. When students come here for the first time, they are so happy to be here with other students, and they make friends really quickly, and they enjoy being here. And we are glad to provide this program for students and parents. Thank you for supporting YWCA of Queens and support this gala event.
We have another children's program at the YWCA of Queens called Campus Explore. It's for the K to 5, and it's a STEM-based learning with other activities plus some trips around the city.
My name is Xiaoli Qiao. I'm the Program Director of Adult Literacy at the YWCA of Queens. Today, I'm extremely honored to show you our wonderful ESL and HSE programs. Our HSE program is designed to educate our immigrant community in the use of the English language. With us, at the YWCA of Queens, our students can improve their English as well as their cultural competence. Before COVID-19, our classrooms were always crowded and filled with so much laughter every day. We used to go on field trips a lot to help students to explore our community and the amazing New York City. However, due to the impact of COVID-19, we had to transfer all our classes online. The past year was not easy. We had encountered a lot of challenges. However, our amazing instructors and students made it work and made this remote learning thing super interesting. This unique experience has also brought us many surprises in a good way. Our students, especially our senior students, are thrilled to catching up on the trending technology, get on Zoom, chat with the classmates, and continue to learn English with their teachers every day. Our HSE program provides interactive and engaging preparation classes for adults who are seeking their high school equivalency diplomas. At the YWCA of Queens, we make sure our students receive extensive academic support and attention to maximize their academic growth. It has been an extremely challenging year to our HSC students, as a lot of our students had to balance their jobs, childcare, and their dreams at the same time to complete their high school diplomas. A lot of our students struggle with mental health issues. Some of our students lost their family members because of COVID-19. And some of them experienced financial difficulties and unemployment during the pandemic. Thanks to our amazing teachers and students, we helped each other to break through this hard time, encouraged each other to feel motivated to study for the future. This year, surprisingly, we enrolled more students, and many of them successfully obtained their diplomas. These tenets did not take us apart from each other. Conversely, we have become more united by greeting and taking care of each other during such difficult time. The YWCA of Queens will continue to serve the immigrant community and the young adult group along their journeys to adapt to this country and seek further education. Education is powerful. Together, let's build a better future by empowering our community. Thank you.
My name is Robert Sabino. I'm program coordinator as well as an instructor at the YWCA at Queens for the Adult Literacy Program. This year has been an extraordinary year for us. We've been through a lot of challenges. We had to transition from working in in-person classroom settings to transition to teaching remotely. I'm very impressed with my student body. They are exceptional, prime examples of that, that those goals are attainable, and don't let people or doubt get in the way of achieving those goals. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you for giving your time to hearing our story, and have a nice day.
YWCA, they have great programs, great teachers.
I learned a lot about how to.
Every other teacher in the program has been really helpful. And
this program is excellent. I love it. I would definitely recommend it to so many people.
I appreciate the program. It needs to continue to go.
I love YWCA of Queens.
My name is Leslie Alvello. I'm Director of Community Support at YWCA of Queens. Our Community Support Department offers the necessary resources and tools to support families throughout Queens. Through our case management services, we provide clients access to much needed aid such as food stamps, health insurance, transportation assistance, rent assistance, and other financial support programs. Additionally, we offer integral services such as translation and advocacy support to help our clients pursue their goals and become self-sufficient. Through the pandemic, we've continued to provide much needed services virtually, over the phone, and via outreach activities. In an effort to keep our community safe, our department conducted outreach throughout Queens to distribute face masks and hand sanitizer and to share important health information about COVID-19, including the importance of wearing a mask, maintaining social distance, and getting tested. We reached over 45,000 people with health information and distributed nearly 100,000 masks. Through our census outreach efforts, we reached 110,000 individuals and helped 10,650 people complete the census, ensuring everyone was accounted for. After a challenging year, we were able to distribute over 200 toys to local children and their families through our second annual toy giveaway this past December.
Hi, I'm Christina Choi, board member of YWCA of Queens. Thank you again for joining us tonight. As we leave you now, I would like to introduce to you two of our New York Music Competition winners who will be performing for you. Julie Kim, violinist, and Caleb Sharp, cellist. Please watch them to the end. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed our gala. Please join us anytime. Drop by to YWCA of Queens. We are waiting for you, and please support us continuously. And finally, we would like to say